Did you know that more than 1/3 of U.S. adults are obese? That's 34.9%, or 78.6 million people. As someone who has studied the causes and effects of obesity in our society, I believe it is necessary to do something about this issue. With that being said, I have been asked to talk to you today about the causes of obesity, the risk factors that tag along, and the many ways it should be prevented. Obesity in the U.S. is at its all-time high and will continue to grow if nothing is done to prevent it. Research conducted by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services has found that since the early 1960s, the prevalence of obesity has more than doubled, increasing from 13.4 to 35.7% in U.S. adults ages 20 and older. Also, in the same article by the Department of Health and Human Services, they found that the body needs a certain amount of energy from food, calories, in order to keep up with basic life functions. Body weight tends to remain the same when the number of calories consumed equals the number of calories burned. However, if someone continues to eat or drink more calories than they burn, this will lead to weight gain, then eventually being overweight, and then obesity. Many factors can lead to energy imbalance and weight gain, with things such as genes, eating habits, how and where people live, attitudes and emotions, life habits, and income. The fact that we have a McDonald's on almost every corner doesn't help, and unfortunately, unhealthy foods tend to be cheaper than healthy foods. This is a problem. Adults aren't the only concern, with the growth of obesity in children increasing at an alarming rate. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, approximately 17%, or 12.7 million children and adolescents aged 2 to 19 years, are obese. Bad health choices that parents make directly affect their children, causing eating habits that they will carry with them for the rest of their lives. Recess, removed from out-of-school systems. This takes away from the daily physical activity that they need. Technology also, specifically video games, instead of going outdoors and having physical activity outside. Some risk factors from obesity. Having excess body fat, people who are obese tend to have a higher chance of health problems. Risk factors such as type 2 diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, liver disease, breast cancer, colon cancer, kidney cancer, stroke, depression, and anxiety. The list goes on and on. According to the U.S. Today, obesity will cost the U.S. about $344 billion in medical expenditures. Also, that eats up about 21% of healthcare spending. An obese person will have an average of $8,315 in medical bills a year, compared to $5,855 of an adult at a healthy weight. This is a difference of $2,460. Just think about someone you know, someone who may be very close to you, who may be overweight or obese. I have a friend who is very dear to me who lost her dad from heart disease, from obesity. He will never get to walk her down the aisle, nor will he ever get to meet his grandkids. She struggles with this every day, with the possibility of having done something to help prevent it. Don't let that be you. How do we prevent obesity? It's important for the body to move, and even the busiest of people can accomplish this with little things, such as taking the stairs rather than the elevator, or parking a little further from the grocery store. Cut it down on time using technology. All of these things come into place and can have a greater effect. Being physically active, your body feels so much better and can accomplish so much more. It has been proven that diet contributes to your overall focus and well-being. The body needs approximately 6 servings of grains, 5 servings of vegetables, 2 servings of fruit, 2.5 servings of protein, 2 servings of healthy fats, and about 8 cups of water per day. Starting small with healthy habits can lead to a long and healthy life. Isn't that worth it? In conclusion, I hope you will consider the causes and risks of obesity and strive to help stop this ever-growing issue. I ask you to take action. Do something to help prevent obesity in your life, in your loved one's life, and set an example for your children and for our society.